guys. I did trade today. As you guys know, I trade ICT, and ICT says don't trade Thursday and Friday of NFP, but I was, I personally believe that Thursday's NFP aren't too bad. Anyways, I'll get to it. I didn't look at the charts until right at open, so we had pretty straightforward setups with sorry, I guess I should go to the 4 hour. The 4 hour was very bullish, with this being our market structure shift on the 4 hour, which made us pretty bullish, and the daily was inherently bullish. So I took it down to the 1 hour, and I go ahead and turn on this because it just points out highs and lows for me, which makes my life pretty easy. Which means I can get rid of this. So right off rip, I saw this really big move up after we had taken out the sell side liquidity. So this sell side liquidity told me that we were going to take this and use this as a catalyst to move up towards these highs, which we ended up making. I thought we were going to move up here, which I'll show you guys later. But so I saw this move right as it opened, and I was like, all right, well, I'll just watch and kind of see what happens. And there was pretty much nothing for a little while, and then there starts being this like downward momentum. But one thing that I was watching was I had this, which is just 25, 50, 75, 100, so like 0, 0.25, 0.5 points. It's just a GAN. It's a GAN. It just doesn't have any. I was just testing for equilibrium, and I had marked out this volume imbalance on my chart, and so it was right below equilibrium. So I was like, if we can drop down here, that would be amazing. Like that would be like a perfect entry. I was de-risking today, so I was trying to only risk around like like $500, where I typically risk like 1,000. You'll see why I'm calling this a retail fair value gap in a second, but to talk about my entry, I entered in 2 contracts here when I meant to enter in 5, but because I thought we may move down to this fair value gap and I could enter in with the other 3, and we didn't, so I only traded with 2 contracts today, which was sad, but it wasn't too bad. But I call this a retail fair value gap because what we see here is it doesn't go below the equilibrium, but we do get this huge rejection wick, which in my mind is like kind of like, I see it as like, oh, retail thinks we're gonna like bounce off this fair value gap and continue to skyrocket out these highs, and obviously we didn't. Like within the next candle, we closed below that rejection wick, and I was like, that's the perfect institutional grab of liquidity. Like that's like textbook. It's beautiful. And then we see this continuation down, and and this over here, we didn't close below, or we didn't close above the 50% of this rejection wick, with this being turtle soup. So there's like all these really great confluences taking us down to right here, and I entered right around here. I can go ahead and show you that entry. Yeah, I was right here. I entered just above that volume imbalance that I wanted to enter on, and then I took partials at this right here, as you can see right here, and then I had because I only had 2 contracts open. If I had 3, I would have put one here and then one here, but of course I only had 2, so I was like, I'll just put it up here for best case scenario, and I had to go to class. My class started at like 8:15, so which is like 10:15 here, but I went to go meet everybody at class, and I was walking to class, and so I was kind of busy, and I just wasn't looking at my phone, so price was kind of like hovering in here, and then I looked at it after class, and I got fully stopped out at break even. I guess I lost like $2, but it was really unfortunate. So I was like, but then again, I wasn't too mad. It was a de-risk day. I was kind of just doing it for like, it's practice. It's good to continue looking at the markets, even if it's going to be a choppy day. I think it's good experience to really look at a choppy market. But that's kind of it for today. I think it was unemployment that we had today, and then I won't be trading tomorrow because it is NFP. There's also like a handful of other news events that are happening tomorrow, but I just won't be I just won't be participating in. So yeah, I wish you all the best of trading. I'll turn on this other indicator so that you can. That's the sessions one, but this one. Um, this gave us like that exact setup that I was talking about, where we have the sell side liquidity. We move up, we hit this, and of course we get a sweep of liquidity followed by a first and second derivative discrepancy. Like it was like I mean my indicator really had it on point on this one, and then it of course reversed, and that's something I'm seeing more and more of is like we have this buy side or sell side liquidity, and then we have a discrepancy indicator right after, and price just reverses. It's beautiful every time. It's perfect. But yeah, no, I don't really have a whole lot else for you guys. It was a pretty chill day. I hope you all had a good day trading, and um, that all went well, and all of that. Other than that, I don't really have anything for you guys. But no, keep it up. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you. I'll do a recap tomorrow for like the entire week's trades. But oh, and balance history. Yeah, I made like 200 bucks there, and then I lost $2 on that break even. So we're sitting at like 95 and a half. So we made like 2.5 grand this week. Nothing crazy, but still pretty good. But yeah, that'll be it for me today. Hope you all enjoyed. Yeah, and I'll see you tomorrow for the review. Have a good one.